Welcome to this episode of Know Your Music. I'm your host, Johan Olsen. Today I have big time celebrity Oliver Heineke with me in the studio. Welcome.
Hello.
Today we're going to be looking at the song This Is America by Donald Glover, also known as Childish Gambino. Personally, I think it is a very interesting song because it is a song that has like so much more to tell you than most of the new music that's being released at this moment. Like, first of all, if you listen to the music or the rhythm, it has this very interesting African vibe, like something you would hear if you were to look at some old footage from like cotton fields or so, which means that, or if you look at the title itself as well, like it's called "This Is America." It represents that this is something that is current, but could also be the past. So looking back at something from like a blast from the past in that sort of sense, it is very interesting. What do you think, Oliver?
Well, I think if you look at the background through the whole video, we see a lot of people in the background. At the first 30 seconds, there's no one. There's peace. That we only see Donald Glover. But after he says "This is America," and the guy with the guitar is being shot, this chaos with a lot of people come running in from the background starts, and it's like it building more up in the video. People at the start looks happy. They're kind of like they're having these small parties in the different groups, but again after the gospel is being shot and "This is America" is set again, this chaos breaks up again and people are running around with weapons and committing different crimes.
Interesting. I mean, it is a very controversial and changing music, like song, if you were to say that. But I mean, you gotta believe that with Donald Glover making such a controversial song, that there has to be like a message that he's trying to send, right? It seems that Donald wants to create some sort of focus onto the American race slash violence problem, which worth noticing, like with all these different scandals and news we hear about lately. Like I said earlier, it's called "This Is America," and with a music video where some people are committing murder and others are committing other types of crime, it seems that it means that this is America. This is what we see. This is what we know. So, like, what do you think about that one?
Well, I think there's some different focus points. Like we have this is America. So I think that in some way he is trying to represent what America is like. That America doesn't care or doesn't value black lives, but also kind of doesn't care about these crimes that's being committed. Like it's their everyday lives and it's happening all the time, so it's not that interesting to hear about or do something about, like in Denmark. It's also a criticism of the black church and the focus of the materialism, like the line "Get your money, black man" is said. So they're focusing on their things, like what they want, instead of what they have, and it can also represent the black man or Donald Glover's character as a criticism of black men and the violence they are going through, and the discrimination of black men and their community.
So, like, if you were to say what, like, the criticism, like, really is, because obviously you can make a lot of ideas of what it could be, but like, what do we really believe it actually is?
Well, I believe it's more this criticism of America. like what America is like and what both what America sees them like, but also a message to the American people, like we have this problem, we need to do something about this problem.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take your side on that one because I believe that it's for Donald Glover to create some controversy and to create or to tell people that we need to focus on this problem. We cannot only target the black man, but we can target the whole America as a unit, and for them to unite.
Yes.
But I also think that it's well worth noticing like the materialism in the black church, like just on the side note, because it's still something that is very relevant. It's still something that you could put some focus onto. Obviously not as big of a problem than if you were to focus on it as like Donald Glover as an American, and it's an American problem, but it's still a problem well worth noticing, I would say.
Yes.
And with that, that's what we got today. So thank you for watching, thank you for coming, Oliver,
Thank you for having me.
and have a nice day.